What's going on, y'all? So my question today is, why is everything so loud? We live in a world that just never shuts up. I mean, from the notifications, the news, the opinions, the drama, everything is just loud. It's like the volume is always at 100. Like, do it ever calm down? Do things ever get to a point where we decide that we we can get to a level of peace, I guess I would say. I'm just saying, for me, it's like, when the last time the volume of the world was just at a peaceful level? Not just quiet, but I'm talking about that one piece that's like, I'm just saying, like that one summer day when the fan just right and the breeze just right. When the last time that piece was there? It's hard to get these days because you got, like I said, the notifications, just everything is fighting for your attention. But we have to start putting ourselves in a position where we got to start breaking free from that noise. We have to. It's like there's no other way around it. We all been there. You sit down, you go to relax. Before you even think about what you're doing, next thing you know, you scrolling. And believe me, don't even get me started. But I'm just saying, you start, next thing you know, them algorithms, they start feeding you more and more of what you like. And next thing you know, you 3 hours in from scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, emails, whatever it is, text. Everything is fighting for your attention. But we have to get to a place where we shut down this noise. At least turn it down. Because that is no way to live with the volume of everything at 100. It's just 100 all day, every day. They constantly notifying you. Check this out. Look at this. This person might like you. Come on, man. We got to turn that thing down. At the end of the day, it gets exhausting. I mean, if we go be honest about it. But they don't care nothing about us. So we have to look out for ourselves. The truth of the whole matter is, all that noise is coming from the outside world because we don't see our attention as something valuable, I would say. It's not money, but we're paying with attention because if we stay on their platform constantly, their money is being driven up, but it's making you weaker. That's no good for nobody. That peace that you need, or we all need, it comes from when you learn how to silence that noise and focus on what really matters, which is yourself. A lot of us need to sit down and read a good book. Like I said, a lot of us haven't even read a book since we left school. That's a problem. If you ain't read a book since you left school, I mean, it's too many things you want to know or you need to know, but you're not willing to sit down with a book. That's because all this noise is the next thing that's going on. The news showing you this, or look at this funny thing. We got to break free from that stuff. I remember when I first realized that the algorithms was working on me. I was sitting there liking a couple things. Next thing you know, my whole feed was that. It was 4 hours later, and I was sitting there like, what the world? It just kept feeding me the same thing. And I think it was something funny I was looking at. And it might not even been nothing funny. Might have been some of them old booty shots or something. I forgot what it was. But this was years ago. But whatever it was something that they just kept feeding me the same thing. Next thing I know, it was 4 hours later. I hadn't done nothing. And I was like, whoa, this thing is deep. So after I did that, I shut down all that social media, all that. And like I said, I had to get to the point where I started tapping in with God. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us is waking up in the mornings. We ain't tapped in with God. We just jump up, we scrolling. The scrolling to set the tune for your day, and you ain't did nothing. You ain't prayed, you ain't read your Bible, you ain't did nothing. But Whatever you looked at as scrolling, now your whole day is you out running around trying to tell somebody else what you just saw online. That's not a way to live, man. It's just not. It's at the end of the day, that's stressing you out before your feet even hit the floor. You ain't even out the bed good, and you already stressed out, depending on what you're looking at. But for me, that's when I knew for a fact I had to change something. I had to. It wasn't even no ifs, ands, and buts, because I'm like, nah, this can't be real. And I refuse to let the noise control my life. So I'm on here talking to y'all so y'all understand that this thing is real. It ain't, I'm just scrolling, I ain't got nothing to do. No, you can find something to do. You choosing not to find something to do. And that's, at the end of the day, that's on you. You can't blame that on nobody else. They put the tools out there, you don't have to use them. You don't have to tap into them like that. You can use them sometimes, set some time to do it, but you don't have to do it repeatedly. But like I said, let's figure out how we go break free from the noise. Let's starting our day with some, let's just say silence. Start with some silence, some meditation, some prayer. Don't pick up your phone as soon as you wake up. Sit there for 5-10 minutes and just think about what you're finna get into. Don't let the voice of your phone be the first thing you hear in the morning. Spend some time praying, like I said, some reflection. I know in the Bible, I want to say in Psalm somewhere, where it say, be still and know that I am God. What else is that besides meditation? Praying. Be still. You just woke up. Be thankful. Thank God I woke up. Somebody didn't wake up. I would tell you from my standpoint, it's better to start your day with him and not with them. I'm going to say that one for you again. It's better to start your day with God and not with social media. I'm just saying. I already told y'all on one episode, I said, protect your peace. You got to protect your peace at all costs. At all costs. That means start turning off them unnecessary notifications. You don't need, every time you sign up for something new, can we notify you? No. Stop notifying me. I don't want to be notified. I'll check it if I want to check it. But don't just keep binging me every time you think it's something that you think I should see. I already told you, schedule your social media time. You have to. You got to figure out, you got to find a balance on that. Because if you just giving 8 hours a day on your social media, which a lot of us are, is being detrimental to your health and you don't even see it. Your mental health is it's important. At the end of the day, it's sacred. And by us letting every app and platform and email, it's invading our mental, it's actually making us crazy. If I can be frank, it's not healthy for us. You ain't never been that important. Now all of a sudden they making you important about stuff that don't mean nothing. Quit playing. Start focusing on your purpose, your assignment, whatever that is from God. Figure out what that is. And it's like, it makes me think about back in the day when the phones used to be on the wall and you didn't want to answer the phone. We just didn't answer the phone. But now they done figured out a way to invade your personal space and they just go keep bringing it to you. We got to get back to the place where we just don't answer the phone. We don't answer like I said, don't even turn on the notifications if you ask me. Start figuring out how you go walk in your purpose. Full throttle. It is what it is. This world ain't getting no better. It's actually getting worse faster. We have to start looking straight ahead and fix our focus directly what's in front of us. And that starts with that plan that I told y'all got to create. Create a plan so you can focus on that plan. They don't have to be all in one, you don't have to do it all in one day. But if you focus on that plan, you'll start to get annoyed when they trying to steal your focus to look at what they want you to look at. Because at the end of the day, it's affecting us mentally and it's affecting us physically. Because if you sitting down strolling all day, you ain't walking, you ain't doing nothing. You just sitting there getting out of shape. Start figuring out a quiet space, somewhere where you can sit down and unplug and recharge. Get your vibe up. Like I always tell y'all, you can't pour from an empty cup. You got to fill your own well up. Start taking breaks in the middle of the day just to go walk and breathe in some fresh air. Start learning them breathing techniques. I'm new at that, so I'm starting to learn the breathing techniques when you walk and breathing in that fresh air. Like you breathe in and then you blow it out. Like be intentional about blowing it out, because a lot of us don't even really know how to breathe. But I guess basically my whole point for all this, we have to create some space in our life. I don't know how much time, everybody's different, but we have to create some space that's for peace. We have to be intentional about creating a peaceful space that's, we not let nobody disturb that. Whether it's in the mornings, evenings, or afternoons, we got to find a time that we create our own space for peace. And for me, I say peace. That space, to me, that's time with God. That's time in prayer, meditation, whatever works for you. But we got to find that all of us need it. But pick one thing and commit to it. I can care less what it is. Pick one and commit to it wholeheartedly. Because when I'm on here talking, I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to you guys too, because I know I'm not the only person who needs my peace. I know I'm not. You don't have to wait for your peace. You can create it, is basically what I'm trying to tell you. You can create your own peace. So, that being said, the world may never stop talking. And honestly, at this point, I don't think they're going to stop talking. They figured out how to invade your personal space. So you go have new apps, new this, new that. They go keep coming up with new ways. They call them algorithms. All that is just to keep you paying attention, which is paying. Actually, it costs, your attention is actually probably more than money, because they don't have you. You're not learning nothing. You're not doing nothing with your time other than paying your attention for somebody else to be stupid rich. You have the power to choose what it is you want to do. You have the power. If you want to let that stuff into your heart and mind, so be it. But for y'all that want to fight back, that's what I'm on here for. Like I said, raw, resilience against the world. We fighting back. We ain't just letting them just do whatever they want to do to us. And when you start to do that, start to fight back, start to find that peace place, that's when the clarity starts to come. You start to figure out, okay, I can make my next moves. You can start to plan your strategies. And then the peace start to flow. You start to, that 15 minutes turns into 20 minutes. Next thing you know, it's 30 minutes. But either way, you was intentional about creating your peace. That's fighting back. Remember, at the end of the day, God is your calm in the storm. Like I said, he's our rock. He's your calm in the storm. Remember that. But like I always tell y'all, tap in with me. Turn on your notifications. I'm on the Real Raw Report on YouTube. Anywhere you get your podcast at, I'm on there, Apple, Spotify, wherever. And like I said, let's get rid of that noise, y'all. Let's get that noise out of our life, and let's turn that noise back into the peace that it's supposed to be. So till the next time, stay real, stay raw, stay grounded in your faith, and walk boldly in your purpose. Till the next time, y'all, I'm out.